Welcome back. In Module 5, we're going to talk about the other databases that are available on our website. We're going to start with a database called OnLaw. OnLaw is a subscription database that provides access to CEB publications. Now you can access OnLaw on the library website, but you must be physically present in the library using either one of our computers or your own laptop connected to the library's Wi-Fi. Now, in case you need to refresh your memory, here's a description of the CEB books. We did cover the CEB books as part of the print research videos. So if you need a refresher course, I recommend you go back and watch those videos. I would love to put a list of the CEB publications available on our website here, but the list is just too long and I'd have to make the print way too small. So if you go to this URL, you can see a complete list of the books. If you go to our website and click on the Research tab and then choose Legal Databases from the list, there'll be a list of the databases available. OnLaw is currently listed just below Lexis and just above Trellis. So click on the link to open OnLaw. So this is what OnLaw looks like when you open it. Let's take a quick tour of this page, starting in the middle where it says Getting Started. First it says use the table of contents on the left to browse CEB's titles. That's this part over here. And essentially it's a table of contents to all the books available in the OnLaw database. You see where it has the little sideways triangles. Anywhere you see one of those, it can be opened further. So if you click on, say, the triangle next to civil litigation, there will be a list of books available to you under that title. We'll talk more about using the table of contents. The second thing on the list is use the search button in the toolbar above to run a search. This is actually referring to two different things, and we'll talk more about that in a later video. The final thing on the list is view OnLaw training videos. If you click on that, it will take you to this page, and you'll see there's a list of videos available. They're actually housed on YouTube, but notice that they're 12 years old. There may be a few differences in the way the system existed 12 years ago from the way it does now, but the ones I've watched have still been very helpful. One final thing I want to show you before we end the video is the user guide. This is the user guide over here on the left, and as you can see, it has some of those sideways facing triangles on them, so every one of those areas can be open, and what you'll find is detailed instructions on each of those areas, probably in much more detail than I'm going into in these videos. So if you're struggling to use OnLaw, I recommend going here. For example, here I've opened the searching part of the user guide, and you can see there's quite a few instructional sheets for each of the areas of searching. I don't much care for the search feature on OnLaw, but if you want to learn more about it, this would be a good place to go. I will be doing 2 videos on searching.